Welcome to track number 16 of the present.
An encapsulated delusion is a delusion where somebody believes something in spite of everything that is shown and said. And when we say it's encapsulated, it means that it's confined to just that area. So every other area is well. Every other area is good. Preaching, loving God, doing this, doing that. But just that particular encapsulated area, you understand, there's a fixated delusion about that.
It's true.
You see, and it's a delusional disorder spiritually. Are you with me? And many of us have encapsulated delusions. That everything is great about you, love God, you are into prayer, you are into outreach, you are into this, you are into fasting, you are into this and that, except this encapsulated small aspect. Do you see? And it's like that is what when he was going, there was a meeting, and all the students asked him, they interrogated. Do you remember that day?
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Yeah. He was like, what are you doing? Why are you going? And I was working, and now you see our hospital is going to be a very beautiful. You'll be happy to see it.
I'll come and see it.
Oh yeah,
I'll come and
even
see it.
you didn't see it. Now you're surprised to see it.
Forgive.
But you see, what he's talking about is what is happening to most of the doctors. When I bring them, their love for medicine it's as if it leaks. All the people want to be in the ministry.
Yeah.
That's a problem. So it's almost like who should be there.
Yeah.
It's like you have seen a nice thing, and we should be here sharing chloroquine and paracetamol every day. That's actually a problem. You see, because brother, when you love the Lord, nothing else is nice. You want to be with the Lord. You want the presence. When Pharaoh has set you free, although he will hardly let you go, when you start to see the chains go, because now he's dying spiritually. I mean, he died the death of baptism. Those things, I like this, I must be this, I must have all those things fall off. When you become free, then you see something ahead. It's called the presence. It's now the pillar of cloud and the pillar of fire. What you were after. You see, you didn't even know what you were being set free from, where you were going, what you were headed out for. Yeah, the presence, abiding presence. Because it is only when you start that journey that this pillar of cloud by day and pillar of fire by night will now be with you. And until you start the negotiations and start the movement, and even as the movement is going, you see that Pharaoh is not afraid. He's trying to come. But when he's finally gone, it will be that you love. And it doesn't matter. You see, dying and being buried there, it's a wonderful thing. Because this encapsulated delusions, it's amazing. Many of us have encapsulated delusions. It's like everything except that the thing about you is Benz. Benz, you must always drive a Benz.
One area.
Do you see what I say? Or encapsulated London, it must be London. It must be Europe. It must be this. It must be America. You know, it's an encapsulated delusion where you could have a far better life somewhere, but you don't even know. In fact, you are not even open to that reality because of that fixation. The spiritual encapsulated delusion. It is a psychiatric condition. Sometimes it affects women who constantly accuse their husbands of this, of that, of that, of that. They are very good wives. Everything is working except that particular belief that the husband is having an affair or wants to have an affair or is interested in something. Everything is cooking nice, this, sex flowing, this, except only this small encapsulated delusion. And it progresses to psychotic conditions.
Mercy.
And paraphrenia. And schizophrenia. Tell them, brother, about opportunities. They may not know. Tell them to be desperate, brother.
Yeah, so as I was saying, opportunities may come in a very simple, ordinary way. And usually you don't know the end from the beginning. And that is why you can easily miss it.
But see, when you are desperate, they will not describe salary, freedom, this. You just say, what did you say? This. Oh yeah, I've started packing. Before you realize, the person has packed. So you can't even ask him to go back. He packed too fast. he packed too fast. They couldn't even stop him. When I saw Pastor Paul in America just now, I didn't know he was going to Venezuela. So I'm going to Venezuela. He said, I'm not going back to. I said, He said, oh yeah. He said, I won't go back. I said, it was news to me. Because the last time I saw him, I was about to call him to a meeting to discuss how to analyze and reassess that whole Venezuela. Then when he said he was going, I began to feel very happy because the Lord told me to send people to South America. It's the first real South American. Okay, Mexico means South America, but South means Spanish, first or second. So suddenly, a certain joy that he is doing it. Yeah, it makes him special. As for my 4 ladies who are there, they are jewels. They are jewels. It doesn't matter what they do there. It's amazing. You see, you would not know what makes God happy. You know, the fact is that when we work, we won't do much anyway. Think about it. But the fact that you love Him, the fact that you tried, the fact that you did what you... Remember what Jesus said? She has done what she could. What do you think?
It's true.
Tell them, brighter.
It's very true. Opportunities, So, I pray that I will not miss any opportunity again, and that you also not miss any opportunity, and that when an opportunity comes, we can see through. One day, somebody told me that an opportunity is like somebody who has cut the hair, and everything is off, apart from the small one in front. So when he's coming and don't get hold of him in the front, when he passes, you can't get at the back. So that is how opportunity is. So like Bishop is saying that a certain level of desperation to do everything that can possibly be done in the name of Christ or for God because of Christ.
You see, somehow we feel as though God's work will always be there.
Yeah.
That's the feeling about God's work. As for God's work, I mean, these things, when you retire, you can do.